Hello and welcome to Horror Rewind. This is Kelly Florence,
And this is Campbell Florence.
and we just got out of Brightburn. So, this is not necessarily obviously a horror movie, but it is a horror movie. It's like a slasher, it's like a superhero slasher. It's like discovering your child is a serial killer, and what do? It's like an alternate Superman. What if Superman came to Earth but he wasn't good? I freaking love this premise. Campbell, initial thoughts?
Um, I remember one of the first things I thought when going into was would red kryptonite make him good? Because in regular Superman, red kryptonite makes him turn evil. So would it be flipped around? Would he become good if he was exposed to red kryptonite in this universe?
Yeah, and it didn't. I mean, Kryptonite, of course, wasn't part of this movie because it's not Smallville, it's Brightburn, Kansas, and it's not Clark Kent, it's Brandon Byer. So it's all alternate, and what a cool premise! And he is not good, you guys. He is not good. He likes this girl and he's creeping on her, and then when she doesn't like him back, he breaks her hand. Like, that was like, holy crap.
Yeah, this movie has really disgusting parts in it.
Oh my gosh, yes. Okay, so there was a really great death scene. The girl's mother obviously was upset that this boy broke her daughter's hand, but Brendan's gonna get back at her, and he breaks a light over her head, and she pulls glass out of her eye, which was freaking amazing. I don't think I recommend doing that if you ever get glass in your eye, but she did it, and wow, what an incredible scene. Are you gonna be recovered from that, Campbell?
No.
The other scene, which I've not seen this exact conceit in a movie before, but it's Badger from Breaking Bad. So shout out to him, the actor. He was great. He is the uncle, and Brendan causes this car accident, and he literally smashes it down into the pavement, and his jaw detaches, falls off, and I mean, he is bleeding out, and it is so disgusting. I don't think Campbell will ever be the same from that one either.
Uh,
So he literally is covering his face right now. He can't handle it. Great acting, great soundtrack, amazing concept, really dark and unexpected, not predictable. I Let's not give away the ending just in case people are listening this thus far and don't want to know. But I loved it. I thought it was great. Anything else that stood out to you about this movie?
um, I I really liked how many female characters there were. There were a lot of female characters in it.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, the mom character is great, and she had the sister who's also the guidance counselor. There's the teacher and the other mom, and there was a female cop, and
Also, I noticed that the sister never dies.
oh yeah, so that was good. So she's still alive. I mean, she's probably gonna get custody of him. Yikes.
Oh yeah, she's gonna die.
Yeah, she might be alive right now, but well, that we just sort of spoiled that then. But that's okay. If you are listening to this, and you have seen the movie, you know what we're talking about. If you haven't, just go check it out. You're still gonna love it, even though we've spoiled some things. What a cool movie. Okay, we need a scale to rank this movie. Scale of 0 to 10. 0 being you hated it, 10 being it's a perfect movie. Should we use the Brightburn symbol, the BB drawn in blood?
Yes,
How many Brightburns do you give Brightburn?
I give it about a 9.
Yes, I'm giving it 9 as well. I thought it was nearly perfect. I had a great time. There were so many moments. I mean, okay, so here's my full-on confession. Like, Superman was my favorite growing up. I mean, he was always my favorite superhero, and I loved him. I mean, I still love him. And I really loved Smallville, that show on, I guess it was the CW. I I love everything Superman, and to think that There's like a horror version of Superman. This is like my dream come true, you guys. I loved it. I freaking loved it. So check out Brightburn. Also, I wanted to recommend while we're talking about things to disgust you or give you joy. The first recommendation, the thing that we've been watching is Chernobyl on HBO. It's a limited series. There's only 5 episodes, so you'll be able to check it out, all in one sitting, in theory. But holy crap, this is not a spoiler because if you know what happened in Chernobyl, you know what happens to people. But they're gonna win Best Makeup hands down for this latest episode.
Yeah.
I mean, they're showing the skin melting off of people, and people are translucent. It's freaking amazing. So check out Chernobyl. I mean, real life horror. This really happened, and it's. I mean, it sounds like, oh well, I don't want to see a bunch of people sitting around talking about radiation, but it's actually pretty fascinating, and it's real. And then on the opposite end of that spectrum, not horror, but just a great show. I recommend Fleabag. Season 2 is out now, but season 1 aired a couple years ago. It's on Prime, and there's only 12 episodes total, and they're like 20-minute, half an hour episodes, so that could be done in a sitting as well. So that's what I recommend. Anything you recommend that you've watched lately, Campbell?
No, not at the moment.
So, yeah, we've got lots of recommendations, horror and non horror related, but definitely go see Brightburn. We highly recommend it. Until next time, we'll see you in the horror section.
See you in the horror section.